Okay, shout out to you watching on YouTube. You're tapping into another Rising Prime. We're doing the stand-up sit-up. You're gonna bend your knees, separate your arm, thrust the pelvic forward, one in front, one behind. Okay. Here you're gonna loosen the anus sphincter muscle. Here, tighten the anus sphincter muscle as you thrust. You're like, too much details, brother. I know, I'm trying to give you a little lot of details, but it's scientific. All right, ain't nothing funny business, no funny business here. So you're gonna
Yes.
loosen, push your anus sphincter out. Here, tighten, thrust the pelvic forward, tighten the anus sphincter. So think of it, the anus sphincter is like an energy center, okay? Now, a lot of people, yes, I know, I release a lot of energy to that. Uh, but it's deeper than that, no pun intended. Separate, and then come up. Bend your knees, separate, tighten and loosen. So the perineum is right next to the anus sphincter muscle. Perineum has to do with your root. So grounding, okay? So bend, thrust, bend, thrust. So throughout the session, I'm always thinking of different new ways to make the gatherings more interactive, even while we move. So even while we do this, if you want to ask questions, turn your mic on and just throw out the questions. That way I can drop some answers. Okay? So that's how we're going to do the interactivity for the Qigong portion. Okay? So each portion has its own activities. So separate, bend the knees. One arm in front, one arm behind. So you're like, what is this exercise for, Ed? Ask your question if you want, okay? No pressure though. All right, now we're gonna do something different. We see how we're doing the contraction and expansion. They thought you was weak, then you rose up like I don't know, what animal does that, right? Right, so first you ball up, right? And then you open up. Okay, so you bend your knees, you turn to the right. Then you step with the left foot, extend out the left arm, like this. There we go. And then you come in, bend, tighten, bring the hand together. Then you step back, separated. There we go. Step in, tighten, bend. Step forward, separate, extend. There we go. Left foot in, tighten, bend. Expansion, separate, left hand back. In, tighten, bend, forward, expand. See that? Just like that. So the pump, the jing, you're like, the jing field, digestive and reproductive. 3 fingers below the belly button, has to do with your sexual and digestive organs. So that must be means that you convert food into jing, right, Ed? Right. We convert jing into food into jing, food and water, what we consume, the emotions that we continuously feel. Okay, that's your jing, hormonal balance, energies in motion in the form of food and in the form of emotion. Now you're gonna plant the left foot and you're gonna bring the right foot right next to it. And then now you're gonna turn to the left. See how my waist turning to the left? There we go. Now we're gonna step with the right and extend the right hand out. Then you're gonna step in, bend. So my left foot is planted. Then I step back with the right, extend my left hand out. Step in with the right, extend my right hand out. Step in with the right, left, back. So one feet is planted the whole time, my left foot.
Left.
And I'm just bending, which dictates whether I go back or whether I go forward. Tightening, releasing. Tightening, releasing. Tightening, releasing. Now we're gonna speed it up a little bit. Looks like this. Not without the bend. Just forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. So there are different sequences in Qigong. And the last week we've been doing about the same sequence. Okay? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for everything. Now switch, step forward, step with the left, planting the right, going a little faster, stepping forward, stepping back, planting the right, go a little faster, stepping forward, stepping back. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Contraction, expansion. Contraction, expansion. Now, you're gonna bring your legs shoulder width apart. Move at the waist. Separate, bend, turn, separate. Bend, turn, separate. Bend, turn, separate. See it? You bending the knees, turning at the waist, separating the arm. Dum, bum, bum. So how was that? How you feeling in the Jing field? How does the Jing feel like? You feel like you're cultivating some energy so far?
Yeah, for sure. Feeling that energy right now.
Right? So the energy coming up. That's what's up, Ryan.
Energy,
You
yeah,
gotta be able
man.
to feel it
Hopeful,
from work from. Yep. What you said?
hopeful. Energy feeling very hopeful, you know? We're cupful.
Now we're gonna make that energy travel, y'all.
All right.
Travel along the spine. All right. So now we're gonna shake the shoulder. Shake the shoulder. Shake it. Shake it. So Nubia, you keep getting kicked out. What's up with that? Is it your Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi? Cause I don't know if I'm not kicking you out. Just so you know, I want you to be here. I'm not kicking you out. So it must be the system. So maybe try the Wi-Fi. Try maybe not using the Zoom app. I know you want to do some qigong. Try using your computer. Sway your shoulder up, like that. Sway your shoulder up and back. Sway, sway. Shout out to Liz here in the room, man. Liz, where your camera on, man? What's up that you keep running away, Liz?
No,
See
I'm sorry.
Lauren,
I'm
man.
on the move.
Okay, I get you. I know when you on the move, you on the
But
move.
I'm getting my dose.
But you still here.
Yeah, I have to be here.
I'm always happy to see you, Queen.
Body, mind, and soul.
Body, mind, and soul. Rising Prime OG, Liz Lopez, everybody. So
Greetings,
here
Liz.
you want to pull in some good energy into your, right? So you're throwing the shoulder in it, and you're combing in some good energy while scratching your back on a tree. And you're working your way down and up. You might feel some freeing up of the chest. So it might feel like some more blood flow in there. I feel a little tightness actually. Because what? We're working meridians. We're not just swinging our arms. So there's something called meridians. Okay, meridians are energy channels. And these energy channels happen to be all over our body. Okay? And we can call these like rivers that flow. And the creek gets stagnated by all sort of emotional states. Okay? In your arm, the rivers that flow, 3 major rivers that flow: the heart, the lung, and the pericardium. Okay? So this slow sway motion is almost like moving that energy along those rivers called meridians from the chest all the way to the fingertips, where the meridian begins and ends. So the heart, the lung, and the pericardium. So this motion in its own It's bringing balance to that. So you should feel more blood flow going to your pectoral muscles. So look at God. Look, we're throwing the shoulder in, saying, come here, going up, going down. What blessings do you want to bring into your life? Visualize the blessings. Visualize the contentment, the happiness, the joy, the impact, the money, the productivity, the creativity, the product, the gift, right? See it coming into your life in its best quality, okay? Your business is growing. Your relationships are healing. Your heart is getting stronger. And your lungs is getting more resilient. And you're letting go every single day. You got to speak these words into yourself. This is what rising and priming is about. Speaking words that create you. Okay, so listen. The habits that you build are also building you. The words that you speak are creating the way that you think. And the way that you think is creating the way that you behave. And the way that you behave is the habits that's building you. So change your habits, change your life. Shake, shake and bounce. Okay, so this next part is just when you have fun. Okay, so bounce. Bounce your heel, shake your shoulders, just have fun. Be a kid again. Be a kid. Okay, I promise you I am weird. And it's okay. Jump. Shake it. Shake, 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 shake it. Come on, move your body. Slam the heel. Shake your body, shake your chest, move your head. Just shake it like a salt shaker. What negative energy you woke up today, you're like, I don't want none of that. No, that ain't for me. Come on, toss it out, get rid of it. Breathe it out, shake it out. Shake the head, man. Shake it. Come on, get rid of that, any toxicity. I promise you, this is when I love this exercise. It feels so good. It's so freeing because it's like, I don't know how to explain it. First of all, one of the things was, I always had an issue with dancing. I don't know why, but when I started to become more enlightened, a lot of things I had issues with, I realized were just issues with myself. When I embraced me, I had no more issues. I was like, whoa. So if you get better, you don't have to work on your confidence. You just become more confident. Okay. So now just jump up. Bam. Whoa. Shake. Forward and back. Like you're running in place. Like kids do. That's why I like kids. They're just like so free. They're like, who's this grumpy old adult? What you telling me to do? Look, I'm more successful than you. I'm happier and I'm 5. You're 50. You're mad. So you got 50 years of mad experience?
Don't tap on the 50-year-olds now.
I'm not. I say
That's
just
right.
don't let the 5-year-old out happy you. Don't let the 5-year-old out happy you. You should be just as joyful and vital as a 5-year-old. Because you got more experience to know what life is. Okay? Lean back with it. Lean back. Yeah, did the limbo? Oh man, my back, that feels good. Lean forward. Ugh. I see the mangoes sprouting. Well, I don't know if that's what it's called, but they're growing. Look good. I can't wait till mango season. Spring is
Yeah.
Blossom.
spring is right around the corner.
Mango blossom.
I'm excited for spring, man. Who y'all got? Who? I know. Ryan got some garden, some stuff planted. He waiting for it, spring.
Yeah. Oh, I'm waiting for a lot of stuff.
I know, brother. Hey,
That's
you gonna
right.
send me a care package? Just kidding.
I'm working on it.
That's a comfort.
What you said?
I will come
Ryan,
for
just
it.
send me, just
That's
send me some
right.
seeds. Just send me some seeds. I'll take care of the rest.
Don't worry yourself, my brother. I'm saving the seeds. I'm storing them up. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I
It's already
appreciate it.
happening, I should say.
Thank you in advance.
That's right.
Hey, now drum the base of your neck, y'all. Get more blood flow to your brain. Pat up and down your head. So this includes this increased circulation, cranial to your brain. There's our cranial nerves attached to your. I'll forget it. Scratch the side of your head, the temporal lobe. Wake up your memory. So you got temporal nerves attached to your vagus nerves, attached to your jaw, attached to whether you're angry or happy, whether you feel in community or not, whether you feel like you have purpose or don't have purpose. All connected to the vagus nerves. So if you could transform some things just right around this corner, whether your jaw locked or not locked, whether more circulation is going here or not, you could reverse a lot of the things happening with your cranial nerves. And that's affected through the vagus nerves. Very interesting stuff. Now it goes way deeper, but I don't always go too deep in the morning. So we're gonna take your finger and you're gonna massage the jawline as you open up your mouth. Okay? So one of the things that and how this helps improve your mental health
Bless you.
is that
Yes.
as you surround yourself with like-minded people and you grow with other beings and you're in community, most of us have to do things by ourselves all of the time and there's no really form of support. It activates something in your mind and your brain that creates a sense of community, and that actually helps with your mental health. Right? I'm listened to. I feel. I heard. I can relate to other people doing the same thing. So a lot of people don't know that. So that's why the mastermind principle is another effective one. It's not just because of batteries of minds coming together, but there's an energy that shifts in your brain by being around like-minded people. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? So here's what we're doing. You're massaging the jawline as you open up your mouth. Yawning is so contagious that I just made you yawn.
Yes. Yes.
So now, as you yawn, there are these mirror neurons want to replicate what you just seen. But massage and just open and close. Ooh, that felt good. I gotta get some tea for that after that one. That opened up a channel there. And this is my special by the way, this is my special
Anxiety.
done it's not my anxiety though. This is the what did I call it again? What's that called? The master cleanser? I forgot the name I gave it to it. Something about cleanser. Parasite cleanser. Parasite cleanser. Burdock
Parasite.
leaf,
Mm.
Okay.
Mexican tea, passion flower, cerasee. So it has a little bitter taste, but bitter is good for the heart.
Yeah, man. This is the healing.
The bitters is the healing. Yeah. You're absolutely
Sugar is
correct,
the
man.
poison.
People run away from the bitter tea. What you said, Sheila, they only want the sweet stuff.
Yeah, sugar is the poison. Bitter is the medicine.
Right? Isn't that ironic? Okay, so now we're gonna massage the neck. So you have the SCM muscle. Most of the oxygen that goes to your brain travels along that muscle, right? So now it's a lot of us, we got a pain in the neck. Somebody's a pain in our neck. You're the pain in your own neck. Something like that, right? And that pain gets stored in your neck. So you're like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's what
That's right.
happens. So now you like, my neck is tight. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna massage your neck. Going up and then down. Massaging your neck. Massaging that neck. Take the head to the left. So on Fridays, I like to freestyle it, make it a little bit different, open it up. It gets a little bit longer. We turn it into a whole little mini retreat. We do movement. You know, you reap the full benefits once you stick along. But throughout the weekday, it's usually we shorten the parts a little bit, right? So based on the energy, I decide whether we go longer, shorter, but we keep it's beneficial. Right? We're just gonna keep releasing the tension. Now you're gonna go the opposite way. Okay, so now you rotate your head the opposite way. Try to pull out the music. Then this next one. So a couple of things to notice is that it pays for you to pay attention. It pays for you to pay attention to what's happening in your own body. Okay? Okay, now you're gonna bring your chin out, extend your neck, and then tuck it in. Bring your chin out and then just tuck it in. While you do this exercise, I want you to visualize yourself standing on stage in front of the audience you feel comfortable with. And you're speaking about your gift, your story, your art, your life, your pains and lessons. And you're just expressing your truth all the way. And feel what energy you feel around that neck. You're speaking, you're talking, you're expressing your truth. This is how I wrote my book. This is how I created my art. All right, this is how I empower the world. Imagine you just talking and you're empowering. See yourself there, visualize. Visualization is key. Now, you're gonna tuck in your ear to your
Keeping it nice and smooth for you.
to your
And this is the smooth gel.
shoulder, and then drop the other hand like this. So drop it and then straighten it out. Do the opposite way. So tuck it and drop and then switch. Now shake the other hand almost like, yeah, and drop it. Now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna, so if this head is up, we're gonna lean towards the opposite. So this one is up, we're leaning towards the other one. And then we're doing the same thing again. We're raising the opposite and then leaning towards the one that's leaning.
Just challenging all my neck injuries.
Who's on your neck?
No, it's
Is that your
challenging all my
lemur?
neck injuries. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a lemur on your neck. Oh no, that's your hair. You have like a hair wrap. I thought you said you had like I
Oh,
thought
she
you
said
had
I'm
a
a neck injury.
lemur. See, look. My
Yeah.
bad. I just joke. Okay.
Serious neck injury.
Oh, you have a neck injury. Okay. I thought you said there was a
Well,
creature. Yeah, I heard that completely wrong. I had to turn around. I was like, wait, you got a monkey on your neck? I'm like, wait. All right. So this is very good then. We did the neck massage. Okay, bring your hands together, generate some heat. Remember, we cultivate chi with your palm of your hand. Now, the more you cultivate it through some movements and breathing, you feel the heat. You feel the heat some more. You feel more chi. Okay? So now we're gonna create friction, bring the chi to the surface, the loud gong point, and we're gonna emit the chi to our eyelid. Bam. Cover your eye and then take a deep breath in. Expand. All right, so you fill the balloon in your lungs with air. Then exhale. Tucking the belly button towards the spine, squeezing the balloon, all the air coming out. Breathe in. Fill in the balloon. Exhale, breathe out. Breathe in. Fill in the balloon. Exhale, breathe out. If your hand get cold, make it hotter. So everybody, real quick, before we put the hand on, let me see y'all take a deep breath. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little end. Everybody, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Okay, I'm looking. Okay. Did you get taller or did you get wider? If you got taller, point here. If you got wider, do this. Taller. I see Ryan says wider. Roz, wider. Lord, wider. Impress, wider. Yeah. So a few people got taller, but here's why. Because you're using the top chambers, okay? So we want to use all 3 chambers, 5 chambers. So normally when we breathe in, we top heavy, bottom light. So you usually do this. This is still breathing in. You're just breathing into the top chambers and then you kind of holding the breath in a constricted fashion rather than pushing the air into that diaphragm and then housing the air in a fashion where it's forever expanding, but you're still holding the breath. Now you're able to talk while my breath is in. So how do we do that? How do we get to this point? We want to focus on the diaphragm. All right, we want to use the diaphragm. So how are we going to do that? You're going to put your hand on your belly, push your belly in like this. And then this is going to consider like a punch to the belly. Punch the air out of your lungs. So this is your breath out. Let's do that one time. Push in, exhale. There we go. Go ahead, Nubia. Now, to breathe in, you're going to straighten up and push your hand out. Like that. There you go. Now, exhale, push your belly in. Inhale, push your hand out with your belly straighten up. Exhale, push your belly in. Inhale, straighten up. Arita, you with me? Exhale, push your belly in. I got the eyes. I got the all-seeing eye. Just kidding. But I do though. We all do. That's called the insight. Now exhale. Push in. Inhale. Straighten out. Exhale. Push in. Do a couple times. Inhale. So now, without exaggerating the motion, standing straight up, you're able to do it. Okay, so now we're gonna pinch the top of the eye and just pinch. And it's still breathing in and then breathing out. So here, I call it the eyebrow bone, top of the eye socket, pinch it, breathe in and breathe out. So the squeeze, hold. Now you're gonna do the bottom. Pinch and hold.
Momento.
Now you're gonna squeeze the corner of your eye in. Bring your hands together again, generate some heat. Gonna cover, palm your eye with it. Nice. Now you're gonna take the side of your hand, scrape the side of your nose. So you gotta be in touch with your 5 major organs, your 5 and 6 senses. This is how you take information. Your organs and vitality or lack of vitality tells you about where you're at emotionally. Okay. Where you're at emotionally is also going to tell you about your organs. Okay, the way you treat your body is going to tell you about your organs. But your senses communicate to you daily. So you got to be in touch with them. Okay, a stuffed up nose full of mucus says you've been eating a lot of mucus forming foods. Okay, it's communicating to you daily. Now you're gonna take 2 fingers, put them at the nostril, cover the nostril. 2 fingers, put them in the center. And now you can cover your nose, but you do a rotational motion forward. This is for your sinuses. So it looks like this. This is how the motion looks. But I close it like this so it's easier. See that? 2 fingers below, 2 on top. So your body has an intelligence that says, hey, I don't like toxic stuff. So it purges. Okay, most people want to get rid of the purging by taking a pill. I say let the purging happen naturally so you can learn and stop sinning against your own body. So just help it. So if your nose is backed up, stuffed up, find ways to clear out the toxin so you can go to the root of the problem. Whether it's ginger, lemon, this exercise right here, gargling, salt, hot water. Now you're gonna take the side of your hand, scrape the side of your nose, allow it to flow. So holistic living is about letting your body communicate to you and you act accordingly. Not you masking the symptoms so you don't feel the pain of your own decision. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, it's you saying, hey, there's something off balance, I'm gonna go change it. Maybe I ought to stop eating that. See, that's better. The rain is gone. Okay, that feels good so far. I'm about to sleep on y'all real quick. Wake up, wake up. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the mouth. Okay, we're gonna open up, we're gonna do a mouth circle to the left, like a jaw circle, like this, just a jock exercise. Welcome to the jock exercise class. You're gonna rotate it to the left. Other way. Birds. Now click your teeth 32 times for the teeth, 32 teeth. And each tooth connected to meridians. So it's more than clicking your teeth, right? It's stimulating your meridians and organs. So now you're gonna click your teeth like this. Now you're gonna swap your mouth with your tongue. Now swallow all that gold. Somebody says, gold? What?
B12.
Why is it a gold? What is that, Ryan?
No, I was just saying B12, you know.
Digestive enzymes, baby. Okay? So
That's
your
right.
spit is gold because it got digestive enzymes. So don't toss out that spit.
Early
Swallow
morning.
good stuff. All right? Your digestion needs it. All right? So spit is good because spit has digestive enzymes. Okay? So I started to look at my spit differently. I'd be like, I can't throw that away. I need that.
That's gold.
That's gold. Let's take in some of that.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, now, y'all ready to, oh, the ear, man. Okay, this is one of the most fire ones you never want to forget. I'm gonna teach you the secrets, okay? Let's teach you the secrets this morning, okay? So now, we're gonna massage your ears. First, you get your hand hot again. Each part of your ears represents an organ and meridians, like I've been saying. Now, what organs and meridians? Can't go into all that today. But you're gonna take your thumb and you're just gonna scrape the back of the ear, which represents the spine. So you're just gonna make, with your thumb, go up along the spine of your ear. So think of the ear like an upside down baby. All right, each part of it representing a part of the baby. This is the back of the baby. The baby's back. So massage that spine. Ooh, feel good, don't it? Very relaxing. Ooh. You're rolling your eye with the ear massage. Now you're not gonna ask your boo for a booty massage anymore. You're like, baby, can you massage my ears, please?
That's funny.
Okay, now we're gonna go on the top. He's gonna make a little semicircle. Semicircle. So remember to treasure everything around you today. The people you see every day, see them a little bit more. Even your cat. Tell your cat you really see him. Like, I know I take you for granted. I love you, cat. And do the same thing to yourself, okay? This is important.
Yeah.
And then here, like, there's an upper ridge, but there's a below, which formulates a little hollow, like a little
Oh
cave.
wow.
So you
Yeah.
go there, and then, yeah, you found the
That's
spot,
a
man.
little ticklish.
You just gonna get that spot. Thanks, Liz. We're gonna have a bright and sunshiny day. Appreciate that. You too. It's
Blessings,
cotton
Liz.
swab it, I like to say.
I'm in Friday mode. I'm ready to go.
Friday's free with free date. Okay, let me switch this. And then now there's a larger, this little gap. It's dark. It's like a little, but here's a larger surface area. Now that's really the cave. That goes all the way
Come up more in
into
the
the
camera.
So now there's way more to
Ah.
discover, man.
Okay.
So you're just gonna keep pressing with the thumb, going back and forth. Feel that. There we go. Now, we got the hunger and thirst point, which is the tragus. All right, we're gonna pull out the tragus, this little flap. Hunger and thirst point. Also a relaxation point. Next time you really stress, just pull the tragus out, this little flap. Nice. Now we're gonna pull the brain point out, which is your earlobe. Just pull down. Hey. So this we just did was we did the facial massage. We worked with the 5 senses, including the 6th of thought, because we definitely exercised the mind. Big family. Woo. How y'all feel so far? So far, so good, right?
Far so
Yeah,
great.
man. Great.
Hey, so let's go around the room real quick and just introduce yourself again. If you've been here before, just introduce yourself again, right? So basically, one of the major parts of introducing yourself is who you are, what's your name, what you're passionate about, what's your mission here, what you're grateful for, a couple of things, who you love in life. All those are different ways, not just on the basis of this is what I do, but this is who I am, this is what I care for, okay? So minute 30, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 15, however long you put that into, just give a quick introduction so we all know who's in the room, okay? So I started off, I'm not the holistic motivator, my name is Ed, all right, I'm Ed, and I like nature stuff, baby. I like to get my hand out in the garden. One of my favorite things to look into is look up to is taking care of my plants. Makes me really happy. I love to do that. I like to help and inspire people every day. I wake up to do that every single day. It's kind of like my life. It's kind of my thing. I love doing qigong because it brings me at peace. I'm grateful for knowledge, wisdom, family, friends, love, having a mission. And my mission is to inspire, motivate, uplift people to take a holistic approach as I do so myself. I got a podcast. It's called Ed Talks Daily if y'all haven't checked it out yet. And I do this. I do Rising Prime every day, Monday through Friday. So that's me. So who's next? Who's gonna take the baton?
I'll go. My name is Nubia. I am passionate about helping women refocus their thoughts, their emotions, and their mindset in order to create the life that they want to live. I'm passionate about working out, exercise, all things spirituality. And I like being in nature. I like traveling, cooking. So yeah, all things holistic. That's what I'm into.
Hey, Nubia, good to see you.
Thank you.
Who's next? Who got the baton? So, Nubia, pass it to somebody. Pick somebody.
Let me see who's up here.
I'll go.
Okay, because Empress, is that you?
No. Hi, everybody. My name is Lauren. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Lauren. I joined the tribe to develop my own discipline and establish a routine of waking up early and moving. And I learned about Qigong through a podcast, and it's been just an amazing practice in my life, and helping me like cultivate my energy and just really make the changes to get to the next stage of like my evolution. I'm also passionate about all things holistic. I'm an artist, as you can see in the background. It's my studio. I also have a podcast called The Frustrated Millennial, which I'm currently kind of restructuring at the moment. So I'm very big on mental health advocacy and breaking the stigma and helping people learn how to recover from trauma as I go through that journey myself. So, hi guys.
Hi, Lauren.
Thank you for sharing, man. Y'all, listen, y'all go check out her podcast. It's fire. Drop it in the chat, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next.
All right, my name is Ryan, everyone.
Blessings.
Hi, Ryan.
Blessings. I'm from Jamaica. For those who don't know, I love gathering with ones and ones of like mine. My passion is to get in touch with younger people as well, who in Jamaica. In Jamaica we have a deep issue with young persons who do not have family and guidance, and there are certain things. So a lot of issues that we face here is because of emotional imbalance within the young people that we see. So for me, I have a passion for helping these persons and persons who don't know why they are in the position that they're in. So with the tribe now, it helps me to stay more grounded and help me to stay rooted with like-minded ones, so I can actually go out and do the duty amongst my people and my friends and ones who actually need the help. I also love gardening, I love planting food, because it's always great to see what the earth provides for you when you put the seed in it. And it also teaches me patience, because sometimes I just want to see the products just ready. Every morning I get outside excited just to see them, like, whoa, where are you now? So I have a passion for that also. Level. Yes. In terms of business, I utilize marijuana for those who are aware of that. So I create products for steaming marijuana. So rather than smoking, I try to not promote smoking herb, because anything that you light fire to, it damages the product. So when you smoke the weed, it damages the whole process. It makes no sense. When you steam it, it activates the trichomes and everything necessary. So I promote that with the products I sell as well. There's a lot more to say, but I'll end it there. Thank you very much for your ears.
That's that.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing, Ryan. I support your mission, man. I see you're doing the work already. Just keep doing it.
Thank you, brother.
Much love. Who's next? Who's taking the baton? Grab that sucker. Hit. Bam.
I'm a Rita Wright, and I live in Key West, Florida, where I'm a writer, a poet, and I publish. I just became a publisher, so it's still really new. I just got the baton from my
Congratulations.
publisher. So I'm in the process of setting that up. But I find that I need to do this cleanse right now because my thoughts are not as clear. Like for all this on my plate, like I really need a clear mind. And because of the stuff I've been eating, it's just clogged up everything and I'm not as productive as I'd like to be. So I'm on the cleanse and the detox with Ed and I'm about to start juicing. My juicer just came in. So I'm about to start the juicing. And me and Ed got kicked off yesterday, so we couldn't finish our whatever he was gonna tell me. But I hope to continue that conversation so I could get motivated. I'm very motivated, but he helps motivate me even more. Because in order to pull off the stuff that's been on my plate, I really need clarity, and it's just so pertinent right now that I be pure in my mind, my spirit, my heart. I'm passionate about writing stories, all kind of stories. I have right now I'm working on a series of women that are on plantations. It's 3 different stories, 3 different plantations. It's powerful. It's so powerful. It's beyond me. It is beyond me. And it's Black History Month. So I'm doing poetry all over Key West and different venues. I'm one at some point these people gonna have to pay me because they want me every year. They're gonna have to pay me at some point, not now, but so I'm working on my finance thing too and improving my income.
That's right.
I want to everyone tell Arita how she glowing right now, please. But can we give her her flowers? I don't look you glowing quick.
Congratulations.
I think man, you glowing, Arita. Just want to give shout out to you. The changes you're making is not just showing up in your life, but they're showing up in your energy. So keep going. Who's next? Who's gotten the baton?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I am Empress Adherence, artist, positivity seeker, just a embodiment of all that the Most High has planted in me to just be, joyful and, just giving thanks always. I was here last week and it was really great. Glad to be, surrounded by conscious frequency and like-minded individuals because we all want to raise our frequency. We all want to be positive and have a sustainable mentality as well as lifestyle. So I'm giving thanks for Ed and every single one of you that are here in this present moment to just be a part of this big frequency, We do a lot by just coming together and just sharing, and just being in this space together. So yes, I make African textile art and yeah, I do a lot of other things, but that's my main thing right now. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Liz. I'm going to talk real quick because I'm on the run. I've been with Ed for over a year and I've grown so much and just living a healthy, holistic life. Just so you know, I've exercised all my life, but I realize now what's most important is balance, physical, mental, especially mental. So I start my day by praying, then I do the Qigong, and then I just let my day flow because bottom line is you can't exercise unless you're mentally in the moment. So that's basically what I'm trying to do is keep healing, keep growing, and keep sharing with this wonderful tribe. So I just want to say welcome everyone, and I'm happy to see you all. And I'm from New York, so it's cold, so I have my hat on.
Give thanks.
Enjoy your day.
Same, Liz.
You too.
Go.
I'll go next. Blessings, everybody. I'm Sheila. I'm a
Blessings, Sheila.
California-born, proud Jamaican, over 30 years. I farmed in Jamaica for 20 years, raised my kids up in Hanover in the bush, and unfortunately had a really life-changing accident while flying to visit my family in California, which left me bedridden 7 years, crippled about 20. And with a neck injury, my locks were nearly to my knees. I had to trim my locks because I can't regrow them because of the neck injuries. But I'm still grateful because I was in survival mode for so long that now, you know, I'm a walking miracle. When I had 2 crutches, I was a walking miracle, as my doctor said. There's only 2 doctors in the world to treat my condition, which essentially I tore my core, my root. And I have 9 pinched nerves in my pelvis, and not to mention the neck injury. So I've overcome great adversity, trying to provide and raise a family. I've been ITEL 30 years this year, and I'm grateful to the Most High for that. But you know, by turning over my life to the Most High in every way, I know Steve Harvey gives an analogy of, you know, jumping out of a plane and not knowing if your parachute's going to open up. Why? I tell people, you know, just lean in off of the cliff and let the Most High carry you, you know, and that's what I've done with my life, and I've been greatly and richly rewarded for that. I have a heart of service. I started working in Jamaica after Hurricane Gilbert with 82 schools in the most rural parts of Jamaica in 11 parishes. And actually being bedridden taught me to pivot. So I was working remotely long before COVID. So I've changed locations to North Coast and ended a 25-year toxic marriage. Have an amazing king who now I work remotely beside waterfalls every day and get to ask myself, do I want to bathe in the falls this morning or swim in the sea? And it's a beautiful existence. So I'm going to continue to serve His Imperial Majesty, Jesus Christus, the Most High, all of my life.
Always, never stop.
Always.
Yes, I.
Gracias.
We are come see you, Sheila. They say they're Ochi, right? We are come see you. You're in Ochi,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Come Little Duns River.
Yeah, come see you, man. Know yourself.
All right.
All right.
Time.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I guess I'll go next.
Yes, I.
Yes, I. Blessed love and greetings to one and all. My name is Ras Juba. I'm a musician here in the small island of Antigua and Barbuda in the Caribbean. And I also do a lot of farming as well outside of my music. I love farming. I live on a farm. As you can see behind me, I'm in the garden. Behind me, we have some bees and all the good herbs and things.
Yes,
also on the farm, there is a supermarket, which is just on the inside here. So if I switch my camera, you'll see there all the things
from
nice
in the garden that we have and so forth. Yeah, so really and truly connecting with this tribe through just passing one of Ed's podcasts when my friend allowed me to listen to it first, because he's just a podcast kind of guy and I don't really listen to podcasts. But then I started listening to Ed Talks and I realized majority of the things Ed spoke about were very relatable to my life, like where I was in the present moment and lacking the confidence to execute like my craft in music, because the mission for me is really bringing a balance. There is a thing Babylon system have right now that's bringing a lot of imbalance and pressuring, as we say, the youths. So they're not balancing physically and mentally and spiritually. It's all a physical and being kind of meditation. So I'm trying my best now to emit that light and example within myself. So I daily try to practice and develop my skills and better myself, like look at my flaws and work on them, see the things. And Ed has helped me to do that a lot because he has had to do it himself, and just through the channels that he has used, I've used those similar channels and gotten very good results. So I'm very thankful for the tribe, everyone here. And I just want to send peace and love still, you know, hope to see everybody one of these times in the physical flesh when they stop the foolishness. But you know how we go still. We will link on the Zoom calls in the rising every time, you know, more love.
Isis, mighty. Yes, I.
Link, man. We got to, bro.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Great thing.
Next. I hear from you, Tanya.
I'm right here. I'm at work. My name is Tanya. This is my second session. I'm really digging the tribe. I'm really enjoying the sessions. I currently am a medical assistant in the evenings, and I also am a armed security guard by day. So I've known Ed for a minute now. It's been a number of years. And I'm just trying to, like the gentleman said, just trying to find balance in life. I do a lot, but it's just hard to keep going, especially the times we're in. And that's all I have. Oh, and I'm in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So
nice.
That's where I'm based.
Nice. Give thanks.
And everybody for sharing. I see Andrea just got in the building. I know you just tapped in. We already moved and grooved, and we got to know each other a little bit. And right now, what we're just doing a quick little introduction about what we do, who we are, what we're passionate about, what we like to do, where we're from. So, Andrea, if you'd like to join in, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do I have the stage right this second? I just joined in.
I know.
Yeah.
I threw you right in there.
Okay. And you said, please tell me what I do. Repeat the question if you don't mind.
Stuff in any way you want to.
Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. I really didn't think I'd be on for screen time, but I'm here. Thank you for letting me say hi. My name is Andrea DeSimone, and I am a holistic esthetician. I also blend beautiful, beautiful skin oils and am here for anybody with any skin needs, concerns. But, besides being a holistic esthetician, I also wear many other hats. But I guess those are the two things that I'm focusing on right now in my life is lymphatic drainage facials and customizing skincare oils for people.
Where are you located?
I'm located in Tarrytown, New York. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm sorry. I really would have.
You're beautiful.
You're here, it's fine.
This morning. Okay.
You're beautiful.
Again, happy to be here. Wish I was in that sunshine.
Nah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the lymphatic drainage real quick? That sounds very interesting. And I just want to know exactly what it is. It sounds really
absolutely. So it's a type of massage, and I focus on the face, neck, and shoulders. And there's a drainage point right above the clavicle. So I'm able to not only drain any stagnant fluid from the skin that's contributing to puffiness. I help clear stagnant fluid that might be also contributing to acne. So when you leave my table after almost 2 hours, your skin looks lifted. I mean, you feel transformed, but the skin is lifted, texture free, glowing at a perfect balance of hydration. And again, we are all so up in our heads all the time. It's really miraculous when I work on people's heads. I'm able to get them out of it. So like I said, I can eliminate, I help people with their depression, jet lag. It's a real, game changer for people.
Nice. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
Thank you.
really, really
Thank
interesting.
you. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm going to come more prepared next time.
Join us
Nice,
for
Andrea.
Qigong.
Pleasure.
So, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna do part two qigong if y'all want to stay later.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna do part two.
Okay.
Um, Thank you for sharing. That's great. You listen. You gotta get yourself like massage is one of the most preventive health care activities you can do. Not just preventive, but after you've accumulated so much toxins and your lymphatic system is toxic, not draining or flowing as effectively as it should. Man, that is something that's needed. So thank you for sharing that.
My pleasure.
Get your massages. Okay.
Yes. That's right.
I see Janelle in the building. Janelle didn't say nothing yet. So you can, you know, and we want you to. And I also saw somebody else just joined. I don't know if she Jasmine. Jasmine just joining. If you want to introduce yourself, Jasmine, how you doing today, Janelle? Jasmine, talk to us real quick. Going once, twice, giving them some time. Y'all look in the chat real quick. I dropped the link to the WhatsApp group where everybody in this room is gonna get access to. I used to limit this group only to people who join, but now I'm bringing it to everybody who comes in. Because I realized that not everybody's going to get a chance to actually join the community and be able to connect with everybody in the private app that we do. So I created a space on WhatsApp where we can do that even if you don't join the full-on community, which comes with many results. So check the link right there. So WhatsApp, just click it. It'll take you to the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe WhatsApp where you can share your podcast and resources. Here's one of the major things. Everybody just share what they do, and Jasmine and Janelle, you can always share whenever you want. Everybody just shared what they do, what they're passionate about. One of the major things we don't realize is you can collaborate with these people right next to you, right? Another thing we don't realize is you can actually not just collaborate with them and create content with them. You can also learn about what they do. And you might find yourself creating global connections. We have people all around the world in the building who's all in the same field of holistic wellness, just from a different format. So there are different things you could do. You could do workshops, webinars, right? You could do collabs. A lot of people are in one field but don't realize that we're all at the end of the day in the business of wellness. If you look at what you do as a way that can help people with their mental, physical, emotional health. Because even if you're an artist and you make music, music is one of the most healing therapies. So you're like, hey, and I spoke about that. If you think about it, I make music. How can I collaborate? Maybe I have a concert where it's not just music, but it's going to be centered around wellness. So then you can have different people on that field. We collaborated. You can make this a digital event. You can make this an in-person event, and you could record the content and sell it post, right? You can turn that to courses. So there's so many different ways to collaborate. For instance, I'm familiar with what you do. Go to impressive.ites, you're gonna see her beautiful work. That's another thing. You could take that and say, hey, I'm gonna actually find the most basic way you can get into this. I know I'm way better than the first person who's gonna start, who's gonna just try it out. But I can teach this step 1 to 5 as a class. That's not that after the class you can actually buy it, the completed product that I've made. But during the class, you're gonna get the benefit of the mental benefit of doing that. Hand with your work with your hands, and then you can do that. That's a product that you can help people with their mental health. You could serve those products in spaces like this. Okay, so you're like, why should I come to spaces like this? Because then now there's a community of people who are interested in what you got, and they're looking for like-minded folks, right? So you're like, why do I need to be around a community of like-minded people? This is the beauty of it, because now you're also exposed to different formalities, and that sparks up little ideas. Oh man, that's pretty oh, I can relate to. Oh, I can. Oh, this is what community does. This is what connecting do. This is what, like, for instance, let me give you an example. Somebody says, how do you know qigong and Chinese medicine? Okay, here's how I did it. Collaboration, baby. I'm at the beach, just a typical guy training somebody, and I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing this since in high school, right? Came from an athlete straight to training. So I'm telling my client, push, go run through the sand. I'm like 20 or something. And I see this guy just doing all these movements. And he passes by me every day. Never talked to him, right? I talked to him. I said hello, but I never had that conversation. And then one day I said, okay, I gotta stop being like this. I gotta get with this person. I gotta know what he's doing. I gotta learn from him. And I said, a year later, I've been seeing this guy over and over, every day, every day. I'm like, oh, he's doing the same thing again. He's active. Never really interested. I'm just doing my thing. Then one day I said, okay, enough is enough. I need to learn about this person. Something is telling me there's something I need to get from this person. So I say, okay, you want to come on my show? I just gave you a secret. Now I want you to remember this forever. If you really remember these words I'm about to tell you, it's going to transform your life forever. Okay? Everybody is reachable when you ask them for a conversation that's in the format of a show or a podcast. I'll give you the secret. You can look, you could contact almost anybody in the world and ask them to be on your platform, and they can be really, really unreachable in your mind's eye. But because you're saying, I want to sit down with you and learn about your life story, learn about what you did and how you got to where you are, please tell me your story. They're like, what? You want to know my story? Hell yeah. Come on, how do I do it? And you're in the beginning stages of doing your craft. I remember when I was there. Damn, you remind me so much of myself. Damn, I want to talk to you. I think it's gonna be nice. I get to really come back and have an impact, and now you were able to sit with somebody that normally you'd probably have to pay for a consultation, or you'd probably never meet them. So you're like, you mean tell me I can actually why meet people? Why interview them? Because there is more to learn, more to grow. There's people who have 50 years of experience. Instead of you having to go spend 50 years to get all this experience, you can learn it with a few conversations by reading a few books, taking a few classes, doing a few collaborations. Okay, so the next part of this is what I want to ask you all. I'm going to create 3 rooms, breakout rooms. We used to have a section where we had like many breakout rooms, and it was like you go to sound healing, you go to the praying room, you go to the networking room. It was to be really cool. I'm going to bring that back. Right? I try to make the space very accommodating for everybody. But in the next few minutes, I'm going to open up with these called breakout rooms, and which you're going to be sectioned out. And I want you to just talk to each other on how you can possibly collab, support one another. Right? We're gonna do it in a smaller space. So who's up for that? If you're up for that, say I'm up for it. Comment in the chat, let me know. But I'm about to do it anyway, so
Okay.
I'm open.
Yeah, I'm open.
okay,
Sounds
cool.
great.
Open.
Oh, for more chi?
Oh, we're definitely gonna do some more qigong after this.
Oh, I was just wondering. I can't wait to be filled with more energy.
Some more energy, baby. Look at that, brother. We're gonna do some more energy. Don't worry about it. I just want to try to communicate.
I have to log off, Ed.
Yes. It's cool.
But I really enjoy seeing all these people on here, especially the beautiful brothers. Really nice.
It's a pleasure to all.
Nice to meet you all. One love.
Nice to
meet you.
One love, honey.
Yo,
All
Rita,
right, Rita. More love. Peace.
I'm with you, man. I love to see the brothers on here, man. Cause I love when I got other like powerful. You gotta have
empowerment.
It balances the energy.
That's right.
So, y'all keep coming back.
Okay.
Ed, you're the boss. So
join the tribe. Join the tribe and be part of the entire community. Get for the full benefits. But I'm about to open up the breakout room right now. All right, y'all. Tap in. Join your room and let's talk. Remember, somebody's going to have to lead each room. Everybody should be leaders in the rooms. So don't just be quiet in the room and don't say nothing. Talk. See, Janelle, Sheila, you didn't join yet. You have to click join.
What happened?
Join. Click join, Sheila. And then join. Move to room 3. Okay, Instagram, YouTube. So as y'all can see, thank y'all for tapping in live in action in for Rising Prime. You can see this is the experience that happens on the daily. This is just a beautiful community where you can actually be yourself, man, and you could connect with like-minded folks that's on the same vibe as you. So this is a good space to grow with other powerful beings, okay? And you don't want to miss out on this. Listen, if you just want to try this out and you just tapping in, like you on the YouTube and you just looking at it and you're like, okay, I like this. This is I can jig you with this. Okay, there's 2 ways you could do it, but the number one way you want to do it is text this number. Text tribe to 561-510-9605. Text tribe to 561-910-510-9605. If you do that, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna get accessing to the text messaging tribe. But at the same time, you're gonna get a link so you can join the tribe, or you can actually just stay in the text community so you can join the daily Rising Primes when I open it up for other people to tap in. Okay, so if you want access to that, right now everybody's in the breakout room, and I'm over here rocking with you. Okay, and I'm sure you'd love to be in the breakout room, won't you? You know, the only reason why you're not in the breakout room is because you're not in the room. So I want that to be able to change. And the way to change that is if you come around us and you join us and you tap in. So, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna keep moving and grooving. We'll probably start a second part if you want to tap in later. But for now, I'm gonna end the recording and we'll start back up later. So thank you all for watching Rise and Prime. If you really enjoyed this, make sure you go to riseandprime.co or text tribe to 561-510-9605.